Okay, Max Anstie, Unadilla. Washougal was already a step forward coming through the field. This time you got your first good start, a chance to see the pace at the front, and you survived that. So I feel like this was another big box ticked for you.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt like the break was good for us. I mean, it was also new and it happened all so quick for those first few races, but the break now I was able to completely, you know, fine-tune things towards more what I wanted to, you know, feel, and get used to the 250 on outdoors. You know, it's a whole different thing. So overall, no, solid. First motor was good start. I was in a tricky situation because I had Levi Kitchen right in front of me, and I felt like I had a bit of pace and some better lines in some areas, but then Hayden was right behind me. Like, I just know for the team and the bigger picture, it's like, oh, I don't want to do anything stupid and like get cross-rutted and clean us both out. The goal for the team is a championship, obviously, but I'm racing for myself, so it was a tricky one. I definitely didn't want to push the issue there. Had a good 20 minutes in me, and then the last 10 minutes, honestly, I was like, all right, let's try and find some lines for the second motor, which I actually needed because I got a really bad start in the second motor. First race, I changed a lot on the bike, but first race I just did a start and came out really well, and second motor I actually went to the gate thinking, oh, I'm going to get a good start in this one, like I'm going to rip this one, and obviously overcooked it a little bit. Came through the pack though for 8. A lot of guys went down, it was fast. I wasn't that comfy in the second motor. I made some changes shouldn't have made. Again, I know for next year, I know for this type of track, it was extremely fast and like different from what I expected. I thought the pace was going to be a bit slower after all the rain we had, but it really wasn't. So overall 5th, fine, but yeah, I want more. I definitely think these next few I can be on the box, so just got to fine tune these areas. I feel like I'm a lot better than what I was a few weeks ago, but just need to, yeah, just fine tune a few little bits and get the starts right, and then I think we'll be good for Bud's Creek.
You said you made a lot of bike changes. Can you give us any specifics?
The whole thing. Whole thing. Everyone runs the same bars on this team, so I changed the bars, changed the front end, changed suspension, changed engine setup, changed gearing, changed tyre as well, changed tyre. I'll just leave it there.
Okay, kept the colour of the bike the same though?
Kept the colour of the bike. No, but it's not that I was searching before. It was just what they gave me before was just the base package, and it was to go a direction. And it sounds like a lot, but honestly, it's not been massive. Like, it's just been, sounds like a lot, but it's a lot altogether. But it's just been bit by bit, all coming together. And all it is basically just fine tuning it for me. And more of what I feel like I want. Again, it's different at the practice track to the racetrack, so but I felt like we were in a good spot. That first motor speed was really good, obviously, you know, lap time showed that, so yeah, we'll be alright.
Biggest thing is, I think now you can be confident that this was the right decision, going to Star. You can be confident that next year you can win, you can do all of that. Like, maybe there were some questions after the first 2 races, but now you can kind of lock in and be like, yeah, the world is what I make it, or whatever that saying is. You know? Yeah,
exactly. I think we're in the way, but let's stand over it. But yeah, I feel 100% 100% with that. I knew it was going to be a work in progress. I mean, I've said this before, there's no magic. You know, it's not like you jump on a Star Yamaha and you're going to go and win. It's not, you know, there's a lot of other teammates that I've got that are finding it difficult. So you've got to really make the right decisions and the right choices to put yourself in a position to be up front and to be, you know, in the top few. And the 250 classes, because everyone's just so wide open, the gaps are very small. I feel like, yeah, from like 5 to 15, it's like hard to make passes. It's not like, oh, you can just move through loads of guys and get to 5th or whatever. So, no, overall, happy with the progress. The team, everyone, we've been working very well together. It's all, you know, each day we're learning and figuring things out. But definitely want to go. My goal for these last 3 was to kind of treat this as my own little championship. So I've got a 5th right now. You know, 3rd, 4th, 5th, we're all tied on points, fine. But I definitely want more coming into these last 2. So let's go and get on the box, shall we?
Last thing, give me a real answer, because I know I know, so I'll blow you out if you don't.
Right.
Nations, what are we doing? You want to go, right?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not after this week. And it's not because of that. So basically, obviously the Nations, I would love to do it. I've been speaking to Mark Chamberlain. Obviously, it's been a massive, like this year would be fantastic to go and do the Nations. Obviously back at Matley. Mark and Star, the guys at Star have got to figure it out. But obviously Mark's budget is just a little bit less than what Star want to get the. I won't put out any numbers, but basically, you know, Star want to do the job right. And
it's a tricky situation.
They want to do well. They want to do the job right, and you know, bring either 2 bikes or at least 1 bike, ship a bike, all of that stuff. So it gets expensive. The technicians, all of that stuff. It's a whole thing. I'm leaving it up to them and the ACU and Mark to figure out if they've got the budget to do it. If they've got the budget to pull it off, fantastic. If not, I understand it from Star's point of view. You know, we don't get paid to do it. Obviously, I would love to do it, but they also don't want to do it half-assed. They want, if we're going there, it's still I'm on Star Yamaha, which is a factory team, and they want to go and do the job right. Which I can understand. So I'm leaving it up to them. They're in communication and talking with each other, but I definitely think the number that they threw out to start with was triple more than triple what the budget is from Team GB. So hoping that we can figure something out. Probably a bit doubtful, but we'll see.